Like many children, I loved reading by torchlight under the blanket, especially adventure stories. I had to keep this from the other occupants of that drafty basement bedroom, 4 children unrelated to each other. Our foster mother, Daisy, Mum as we all called her, slept in that room too, sleeping arrangements unacceptable to social services today. I went to live with Daisy when I was 8 weeks old. She died shortly after my 14th birthday, and I was stricken. I'd come to terms with my parents having left for Nigeria, but being cast out of London to a children's home in Hertfordshire was unthinkable, but it happened. As a child, I read anything and everything, from the Eagle comic to Margaret Mead. I see now that being an assured reader gave me some agency, enabling me to articulate in writing how I felt not only in school essays, but also in my letters to social workers. Reading helped me to cope, but quiet space was hard to come by. I'd hide in a bathroom, immersed in Agatha Christie's Murder and Mayhem, or in the fantastical futures of Ray Bradbury. But those fictions were overlaid with television images of the brutal reality of racial terror in 20th century USA. Searching for explanations in my early teens, I devoured books by Richard Wright and James Baldwin. They had a profound impact on how I saw myself in British society. With my identity as a British citizen constantly questioned and my domestic situation precarious, books enabled me to imagine a place where everyone had the right to read whenever and whatever they liked, where no one derided those who preferred reading to other activities. In this fantasy, a book nation would not label a citizen an undesirable alien or insult people because they look different. A potential foster mother wrote of me, "She has read only set books and doesn't like reading." Well, what did she know? My story of a life where your character is defined by people who barely know you resonates with today's care-experienced young people. We're faced with the realities of supporting 100,000 vulnerable children in care. Today, I pay tribute to all the writers, artists, teachers, lecturers, librarians, and friends who helped me to develop the life skills I needed to survive back then. But we all want young people to achieve more than just survival, don't we? Becoming confident with the written word shouldn't be a solitary, secret activity or a pleasure restricted to the privileged. Whatever we think about the best way to support care-experienced children, whatever we do to help them realize that they matter, my feeling is that the journey will start with a book. Thank you.